Hi, I'm Dakota Wisnett from GCTV, and welcome to another edition of Get Fit with Gaston. In the studio, once again, we have fitness instructor, Iwanda Thompson. Welcome, Iwanda.
Hey, thanks, Dakota. How are you?
I am stoked. I am ready to go.
Okay,
yeah, let's don't
cool.
even talk about it. Let's just get on and
Let's get it.
No,
Okay.
we got to talk some.
Yes.
Okay. So they were telling me we're going to talk about belly fat today and
Yes.
what that actually is and how do we get rid of that.
Okay, a lot of people have problems with the low belly fat. Not so much the upper part.
Right.
Everybody's like naturally tight up here unless they've really let things get out of order.
Ooh, yeah.
But usually the issue is in a transverse abdominis, that low under the belly button, and that's for men and women.
Okay.
And people find that is so stubborn for them to get rid of.
So is that like the beer gut, right?
That's the
whole-
beer gut with
Okay.
regard to men. And
Okay.
with women, we call it the pooch. Okay, because women, we can be all tight up here. We still have that belly fat,
Right.
that stubborn belly fat. A lot of that is diet.
Well, you know, us guys, we don't really worry about that. We just, get bigger shirts.
You just get bigger shirts, but we see you.
Yeah, we know.
The women, we see
But
you.
we know. But you still love us, right?
And that'll be a no. So that's why I'm here today, to talk
All right,
about how
here we
we
go.
can reduce that belly fat.
Okay.
And we're going to start with diet.
Ooh,
Diet, yes,
that's
changing
an
our
old me
diet.
right there.
That's who?
That's an old me.
That's old you?
Yeah.
So it's like our whole grains, like I talked about in the other episodes. We're just
Right.
going to change out all our whites and make sure we're eating complex carbs.
Okay,
and
so
make
what
sure
is,
we're eating.
what's an example of a
What-
complex carb?
An example of a complex carb is instead of you choosing that white potato, you choose that sweet potato.
Oh, man.
Instead of the white rice, you choose the whole grain. Instead of the white bread, you have the whole grain. Good stuff, yummy stuff, whole grain,
What is that?
whole
What? No.
foods.
What?
And that's how we're going to reduce the sugar and
man.
reduce that stubborn belly fat.
But all that stuff's so good. I mean, why can't they just, figure out a way to make that real good?
Wouldn't
for
that be
you?
nice?
It
But
would.
you would be amazed, Dakota, that the whole grains is actually good as well. It's just about changing your palate
Right.
and learning how to season your food.
So
and you would
there's-
love it as
so
well.
there's no, going to the buffet like we did yesterday for lunch
No.
and, getting fried chicken and.
Unfortunately, not if you're concerned with your belly fat. If you're okay with your
Okay.
belly fat, do you?
Right. Okay. All right. So now that we've got all this belly fat, from years past or
Yes.
months past, how are we going to get rid of it?
Well, first what we can do, very simple, is we're going to start with the diet, as I mentioned before. And a lot of people can simply start their uptake of water.
Oh wow.
Yeah, a lot of people, you can really we're made up about 65% of water as human beings, close to
Right.
70%.
Okay, yeah.
So if you're not getting enough water, you're not flushing the toxins out of your belly.
Oh,
So a lot of my clients find that if they just up the percentage of water, that they lose 5 pounds right there,
wow.
easily.
And just dropping
Just
soda
dropping sodas, but just really drinking
Right.
the water and flushing out the toxins. So whatever you weigh, you
Okay.
want to drink half of that in ounces every day. So a person who weighs 200 pounds may want to shoot for 100 ounces of water daily. Flushing those toxins out, you'd be surprised that's 5 pounds right there.
Just 5 pounds right there.
Right
Oh,
there,
wow.
most people.
And does that vary from men to women? Like, would a
Well,
man
men
that way?
usually lose weight more rapidly because you guys are made up of more muscle.
Okay.
So you have that benefit that you burn calories. Because muscles burn more calories than fat. Women are made up of more subcutaneous fat because we were made for childbearing. So we're going to have more fat.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, you were talking about the water and the toxins.
Yes.
Do you suggest that a person that's trying to lose weight start with like a detox? And is that the whole starting point?
Well, a person can start with a detox, and here's my suggestion. If you just add whole foods into your life, you would not have to detox. Detox are for people who don't eat enough vegetables and whole grains, the ones that you just frowned
Right,
about
yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
I mean,
you
I
have
still get
enough-
mine, but
Yeah, if you're not getting them in on a daily,
Gotcha.
therefore, and you're maybe one of those persons who need a detox just to rid the body of the toxins and all the excess sugars and start fresh. But if you are eating 80 to 90% every week clean with whole foods and
yeah.
vegetables, you
Sure.
would not need a detox because those vegetables and that water, guess what it does?
It
naturally
naturally
detoxes
detoxes,
you. So
okay.
you don't have to go through the extreme. And detox is short term. A lot of
Okay.
people want to do it as a way to lose weight, but it's not.
Okay. So you're talking about diet. That's
Yes.
one way.
Yes.
So there's got to be like more than one, right?
Yeah, so we're
Okay.
going to combine diet, clean eating with exercises. So today I'm going to show you some exercises that will
That's
help
right. There's
target.
the key word right there.
Yeah.
You said show.
Show you, and you're going to participate, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm up for it. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to show
Okay.
some non-traditional ways that people may not think that you can exercise and lose that stubborn belly fat.
Okay, so diet, exercise together.
Yes.
But is there anything like really hot out there right now that we got to talk about?
I'm glad you asked that. There are some hot topics that's going on. There's
right.
5 hot topics I wanted to talk about today with
5.
regard to fitness.
Okay.
So the first one is the mainstream diet.
Okay.
Mainstream diet.
Now, what is that really?
That all I'm saying is that a lot of people want to know. They ask me, what is the best diet so I can get the washboard abs, I can get guns, I can get nice legs. Well, the answer is there is no one.
Right.
There isn't.
There's
one
not.
is not better than the other. So what it is mainstream diet means let's go back to old school eating whole foods. That's it. The closer you eat food to their original state, which means it's not going to be in a bag or a box. It's not going to come out of a factory.
That homegrown stuff,
Yes,
right?
it's going to grow out of the ground or you picked it off the tree. If you do that, your body will stay to its natural state itself because it's eating what is organically made for the body to do its best functioning. So that's one. The second thing that's hot right now is treadmill desks.
What's that?
Yeah, like,
What's that?
okay, the majority of us now are sedentary because we got all these funky new IT this and IT that, right?
Sure.
We got all these electronics.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's okay, and we're getting more done, but we're becoming more sedentary, and we're
Gotcha.
keeping the body in a flex position, the hips. So now what they have is desks where you're upright over the treadmill so you can walk as you do your work. And what they have
that's
studies have
interesting.
shown is that more workers are losing weight.
Just sitting at their
And
little cubicle at work.
They're standing and walking instead of
standing and
sitting.
working.
So you're
Okay.
literally putting a desk over a treadmill and they're walking while they're working on their computer or iPad.
And the sad thing is, you know what them things probably cost.
Well,
Yeah,
the corporate America, I think they're okay. They probably have it. It's
healthier
okay.
people
Yes,
means, happier
healthier
people.
less people calling in sick.
Yeah.
And so that's good for the corporation. Guess how much money they're saving? So the money that they're saving, they can put into that desk.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so there's this big thing. I went to a workshop yesterday and bought a soda.
Yes.
And it was a Coke Zero.
Yes.
It's cherry flavored.
Yes.
All right. Is that, talking about diet soda,
Yes.
is that what's the big thing about
Thanks
diet
for
soda?
segueing into that. Beautiful.
thank you.
Diet sodas, I poo-poo on those. Unfortunately, it's better for you if you just have to have a soda. Just go ahead and have the real thing, but have a little bit,
I gotcha. So
a couple ounces.
just don't go diet then, I guess, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, the studies are showing that people who consume a lot of the diet sodas are 50% more likely to have
wow.
cardiovascular issues.
Why is that? Just
50 more percent
The-
because there's more sugar and the manufactured chemicals that they're putting in the soda will end up lingering and causing problems cardiovascularly later.
wow, they always say, if you're going to drink soda, that's what, when I was coming through high school, the drink machines at school were full of water and diet soda. You couldn't get a regular soda.
Yes.
And now to hear that and
Well,
learn those
scientific
studies,
studies are always
Sure.
changing. So when we know better, we do better. So now we know, and we're trying to do better.
All right, so what's this big thing with skinny fat?
Skinny fat.
What is skinny fat?
is one of my favorite words that because you look at someone and they appear to be smaller does not necessarily mean that they're healthier. So I have a lot of clients who will come in and they're very thin. They may be my runners, but they're what we call skinny fat. Because their BMI may be okay, their body mass index is okay, right? And they're healthy, but it could be underlying issues going on. They can have high cholesterol, they cannot be getting in enough cardio. So the whole thing with the skinny fat is just because you see someone who looks smaller, don't always assume that they're healthy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they could have a high body fat percentage, and that's what we call skinny fat. You're skinny, but you still got fat underlying.
Okay, or you could just be regular, like
Or you
me,
can be
kinda bigger,
tight fat.
and then just
Yeah.
straight up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now we're getting into November,
Yes,
and that means it's going to be time for the flu to come
the
around.
flu season is
So,
coming.
is there any recommendations or anything that we need to talk about with being, not only being healthy, but trying to stay from getting sick?
Yeah, well, studies have shown that people who work out at least 2.5 hours per week of cardio, and when you look at that, when you break that down, that's really probably 4 to 5 times a week, just do 30
Sure.
minutes of cardio.
Okay.
Even if that's walking in your cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
What it's doing is preventing flu. Okay, so
wow.
30 to 40% of people who work out as little as 2.5 hours a week, the studies show that they are less likely to come down with the flu.
Oh, wow.
So how easy is that? So just get out and walk 30 minutes.
Just walking
4 times a day.
help keep the flu away.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Awesome.
kind of, awesome, but it's scary because, just walking, something that we do all the time, can keep you healthy and keep you from getting. But do you recommend the flu shot? I know you're more into fitness.
Well,
but
yeah, that's getting into the MD world.
Right.
So
but do you have any background on that for just
I'm going to plead
fitness?
the fifth.
Plead the fifth on that
yeah,
one?
I
Okay.
don't want nobody coming at me for that.
All right. Well, that's all I've got for right now, and I'm ready to work out. Let's tackle this machine, or what you got in store for us today as far
I'm going to
as...
be the machine, and we're going to tackle you. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. Well, you heard it right there from Wanda Thompson. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, it's Wanda Thompson. Welcome to Get Fit with Gaston, and I'm back with Robert
How's
and
everybody?
Dakota.
What's up, guys?
Hey, we're here to talk about working out that stubborn area that everybody complains about, the belly fat. So Robert is going to start off with his exercises. What do you got, Robert, that can tackle that belly fat?
Well, what we're going to do is our first exercise is going to be a standing exercise. And we know we're talking about that belly fat. That belly fat, really goes all the way around. So we're going to stand and we're going to do some oblique crunches, just standing.
Okay.
Okay? And that's just going to tackle your obliques. It's going to help tighten that up, lose some of that fat. We're going to do it.
Like this?
Yep.
Or kind of...
We're going to bring a crunch. Bring your elbows up. Going to bring a crunch. There you go. Crunch your body. Like you're going to bring your elbow to meet your knee.
Okay. Oh, wow.
There you go. You gotta get loose. Bend.
Yeah.
A little bend too. Yeah, take your elbow to your knee.
There you go. Okay.
You're so stiff. Look at you.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
How many reps are we going to do on
about
this side?
about 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Yeah. Give me 4 more. Let's switch sides.
Okay.
Come to the other side.
That's my good side right there. That left side.
Yeah. Take your elbow down. There you go.
Okay.
Like on the swivel. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1.
Ooh,
Okay.
I felt that.
Felt that? Feel that?
Felt that.
Oh, yeah.
Good?
Right there. I'm still good. Yeah,
Okay.
I got this. I got
Awesome,
this.
awesome.
They're ragging on me,
Ooh, moving on. Okay, so that hit our internal, external obliques, and just with those 10 on each side, I felt it already.
Yep.
Good
Oh,
job. All right, so now I'm gonna take it to something that's non-traditional. All right, a lot of people think about tackling belly fat. We gotta be laying on the floor. We gotta be crunching. We're gonna do something a little bit different. Walking lunges. Okay, so guys, you're gonna follow me, meet me over here. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna demonstrate, Dakota right here, and we're gonna do a walking lunge with a Russian twist. So when we are walking, we have to balance ourselves, therefore, and we are working our transverse abdominis. Okay, guys, come on, join me. Good.
Kind of like this with the whole.
Yes.
Okay, and then walk it out.
Yes.
And
Step
then-
forward, take your time, don't swivel yet. Now swivel. There you go,
And then-
stay there. Balancing, good. Bring the other foot up, slow it down.
Okay.
Don't worry about rushing.
Okay,
Kick
and then-
forward, take your time. Now
And then-
turn. Good. Give me
Okay.
one on each side. Go ahead. Take your
Okay.
time, Dakota.
Ooh, let's get out there a little far where we can actually do something.
Okay.
And then
All
like
right.
that.
All right.
Something
so
like that.
Dakota is our beginner, and therefore, he will
Yes.
get better as he goes. More sessions with me, so we'll talk to you about that
Okay.
later.
All right.
All right. So therefore, we're going to take it to another level. Y'all ready to up it?
Let's up it.
All right, so the
Sure.
next level is going to be walkouts. All right, so we're actually going to drop down to the floor. And I'm going to show the guys first, and then they're going to follow. Then I'll correct them or modify if need be. So, guys, all right, very simple. We're going to walk out, burpee, jump at the top, all right? So it's a walkout, burpee, jump at the top, walk out, burpee, jump at the top.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Walk it out, having to balance yourself, burpee, jump at the top, good. Walk out, burpee, jump at
And
the
this is
top.
good. And this is all good for belly
It's
fat.
all good for core. Yes.
All right. So we're
Belly
gonna lay
fat.
it down,
We ain't gonna talk about it, we're gonna
Got-
be
okay.
about it. We're gonna be
All right.
about it, Dakota.
and then
Jump forward, boom, up at the top.
and then.
Yeah,
jump.
quit cheating,
Oh,
walk it out.
Hey.
Come on, Yep, feet forward. Good, pop at the top, good job.
Good job.
All right, now we're gonna progress it. Walk out.
Progress.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's do
Awesome
it.
sauce. Walk out. We're gonna open up each way. Then we're gonna add scissors and jump up at the top. Okay? Walk out. Boom, open it up. Take your time. Open it up. Scissors, pop at the top. Let's go.
Ready, buddy?
All right, yeah, we
Go.
got this.
Walk it out. Open up, working that core, balance, stabilizing. Good scissors. Boom. Pop it. One more. Here we go,
right,
Dakota.
so
Walk it out.
Walk it out. Walk
Open
it out.
up each side. Good. Open up. Scissors. Boom, boom. Pop it. Good.
Oh,
Give me a
good
second
job.
one. Good job. Walk it out. Open up. Open up to the other side. Scissors. Pop it. Boom. All right. Awesome. Good job, gentlemen. So believe it or not that, yes, that's working core because we're working the whole body. And your heart rate got up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Breath, breathing hard. So we're burning the fat and we're toning at the same time. Awesome. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna show you some core exercises that we can work that stubborn belly fat from the floor. Meet us back here. Hey guys, it's Yolanda Thompson. Welcome back to Get Fit with Gaston. I'm here again, back with Robert and Dakota.
Hey, we're back.
All right, we're going to talk about some floor exercises that you can do to tackle that belly fat, that stubborn belly fat. What you got for us, Robert?
Okay, we're gonna start off with some single leg reverse crunches into double leg reverse crunches. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna lay down supine on the floor. Put your arms out to the side or you can rest them on your chest. You're gonna bring both legs off the ground. And you're gonna commence to bring one leg to you. Then we're gonna switch legs after we do so many repetitions. Then we're gonna switch to both legs. You know, starting out, so we wanna do at least 5 per leg and then finish off with 10 in the middle, okay?
All right,
All right,
let's try
Do
it.
it.
All right, here we go. All right, so
make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're locking your core, you ready?
Yeah.
Bring your legs up. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Let's switch legs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Don't drop them. Now give me 10 with both legs. Awesome. 2. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 4. Good job. 5,
yeah.
6.
Feel
You
it.
got it. You feel it?
Oh yeah.
All right. 7. Good job, Wanda. 1 more. And 10. Awesome. Good job. You guys feel that?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
yeah.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
over there?
That's our happy place.
Awesome and transverse abdominals.
Definitely, definitely.
What we got next?
Okay, then what
Yeah.
next we got, if you let me get right here for
All
a
right,
minute, we're
yeah.
actually gonna switch over to a prone position. We're gonna lay on our stomachs. We're gonna stretch out. And we're gonna lift. But we're gonna lift the leg at the same time. So we're gonna come here.
Opposites lift.
Opposites lift.
Okay, let me interject real quick here. A lot of people, when they think about working the belly fat, it's to be understood that you also have to work the posterior part of the torso. So when we talk about core, we're talking about the front and the back, if you can imagine an imaginary girdle, right? So you can't just crunch yourself to death and never work on the back of your body, your erector spinae, your multifidus, and things of that nature, and that's what we're gonna hit right now.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Give me 10 repetitions on each side. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Oh.
It gets kind of tough. Oh.
17. There you go. 18. 19. 20. If you want to progress it, you wind up, you'll show them a full Superman. And if you just go up into a Superman right after that rep and hold it for 30 seconds.
All right, so.
Go straight up. Hold it. Do that right after that repetition. It's going to help a lot of, like you said, that full girdle that goes all the way around. It's going to help a lot of that lower back muscle. Also your transverse abdominals. You guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breathing? Good job. Come on down. Awesome. Those are some great exercises. Like you said, if you want to work that belly fat, but it not only concentrates just on the front, it actually concentrates all the way around on that full girdle.
Exactly.
So once you're talking about doing the front as well as the back.
Yes.
Why is that important again?
Because that's all a part of your core. When people say they want to get their core tight, core is not just the front, the rectus abdominis, it's also your latissimus dorsi, your erector spinae, everything in your back. So you can't work one side of the muscle without working the back, because you can overwork the front and it will actually start pulling forward and create a pooch. So you got to work the back of your muscles so that it'll even out.
Okay.
Yes. All right.
Anything?
That you got for the floor? All right, so I have one that I love because it's going to work the internal, external obliques, transverse abdominis, and the rectus abdominis. Did I forget any?
What?
I don't think so. Okay, yeah, speaking another language. So basically what I'm saying, all this, okay? So we're going to get in supine position. All right, you want to join me?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, so.
and I'll show you real quick, and then I'm going to let Robert have the pleasure of doing it after I do one. All right, so what's good about this is we're working on all planes of motion, which is very important. All right, so I call this the double 4. So we're going to create what looks like a 4 here. Then we're going to take that right hand behind our head and create a bind. Then we're going to come up, and the right elbow is going to meet the left knee. So you're going to come all the way up. Boom, that's your intentions. And back down. If you can't, you can stop right here, but that's your intention.
So the idea is to get from here
That's the idea.
all the way with no bend of the leg, or
With a bend of the leg. All right, and we're going to exhale on the way up. Okay, pull that transverse abdominis in, exhale, we're going to go up. And we're going to meet that knee, boom, come back down, exhale up. We're just going to do a few just to give an example. We won't go through the whole rep up due to time constraints. And give me 2 more this side, exhale up. And last one, exhale and up. All right, so what's the big issue about that? What do you feel? You're having to come up, so that's the rectus abdominis. You're having to turn, so that's the transverse and the internal external obliques, which equates to all of your abs, right? Switch, double 4 on the other side. All right, here we go. Exhale and up. So you always want to exhale on the exertion of force. And we're up. The exertion of force is when they come up. All right, Dakota, here we go. Exhale and up, that's 3. One side is usually stronger than the other. Give me 2 more. Exhale and up, turn. And last one, exhale and up. How you guys feel? You can come all the way back up to civilization. How you guys feel?
Good, good.
Awesome?
it's
can
tight,
feel
that's
it.
for sure. Yeah,
Living?
you know it. You know what's happening. That's
All
for
right.
sure.
That's it. That's just a few out of my arsenal, but we'll come back later on and you guys can tune in when Get Fit with Gaston, and we'll talk about other ways to get that tight belly fat and how to do it and how to achieve your nutritional goals. Thank you, Robert, for joining me. Thanks, Dakota, for
Thanks,
being
yeah.
a good sport.
Heck yeah.
Hey, my name is Iwanda Thompson, and if you're interested with training with either Robert or myself, hit me up on Facebook, Fit, the number 4, YOU, or you can look me up under Iwanda Thompson, or hit me up on my website, fit, the number 4, youtrainer.webs.com. How can we find you on FB, Robert?
Find me on FB, Lex Fit Lifestyles on Facebook. That's a Facebook group. You can just hit us up, you'll see us, and come check us out for some great recipes and some great exercise tips, as well as some lifestyle tips.
Yeah, so hit up Robert Wilson, or you can put in Iwanda Thompson, and we're right there. We're here to help you. Take care and get back with us at Get Fit with Gaston.